these sawhorses somehow. Ah! Oh, God! Ah, it's so terrifying. Is there something wrong with the saw? You can't. Oh, it's a terror. I'm really glad the saw's not working. It's so scary looking. If only I could get off this sawhorse. Are you fixing it? Oh, WD-40 works on everything. I don't think that's the right. Oh, okay. I hope he didn't fix it. Oh God, because if he fixes it, he's gonna put the saw. It's so broken. Yeah. So if someone could get me off these sawhorses, it'd be great. I could get away because the saw's not working.
Hold still.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Leatherface? That's not gonna work. It tickles. It tickles. Stop it. Ow! Ow! Leatherface hit me in the head! Oh, good! Oh, I've exhausted myself with all this terror. I'm gonna rest. You let me know when you're done.
Who is that?
Hey everybody, welcome to the Film Pigs web show on GeekNation.com, the most important thing on the internet that isn't pornography or sleepy dog gifs. I'm Stephen Falk. Sleepy dog gifs.
What is that? I don't know.
Gifs of sleepy dogs.
That was, they opened for Three Dog Night in the early 2000s.
I'm Stephen Falk. That's Todd Robert Anderson.
Hey!
Steve Skelton is in Poland. We'll be hearing from him later. And we have a guest. That's star of Stage and Scream, James Urbaniak.
Thank you, boys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming.
Dr. Venture on the Venture Brothers on Adult Swim, and he's on Homeland recently, and The Office, and pretty much everything. It's pretty great to have you.
I was on the first Weeds that you wrote. That's
He's on
how
the
we
first
met.
Weeds that I wrote. Wow, isn't that amazing? Well, let's grab some popcorn. You got your popcorn?
I do indeed have my popcorn.
Yeah, and a little popcorn. Have some popcorn out there in the blogosphere.
Newman Zone. Falk Zone. Falk Zone.
I wish Paul Newman had made scotch. So we'll start as we usually do with rash judgments, which are subjective opinions based on fact. It's basically where we tell you if the movies are out or worth seeing based on nothing but our own dickish instincts. We'll start with Steve Skelton, who has a movie to talk about. Steve.
Well, hey there, everybody. My rash judgment is for the movie Gangster Squad, starring Ryan Gosling and Sean Penn, Nick Nolte, and Emma Stone as the love interest. It's looks like kind of a violent, noir-y shoot-'em-up where cops fight gangsters in 40s Los Angeles. Kind of a sucker for noir stuff, so I am interested in this movie, even though it kind of looks fairly silly and over the top, which is fine. Nick Nolte is so grizzled in the trailer, he sounds like a Balrog. I kept expecting Gandalf to show up and shout, "You shall not pass!" at him. However, the movie's rated R. It is under 2 hours, so those are 2 points heavily in favor of this movie as far as I'm concerned. I'm also fascinated by Ryan Gosling and how his face never changes any expression no matter what he's doing, like whether he's just sitting there or murdering somebody or having sex with Emma Stone. His face is always bland, so that's awesome. Gangster Squad.
Wow, he really likes Ryan Gosling.
I wonder if being in Poland has done something to his perspective. There's a certain Eastern European darkness.
I think you're right.
I think so. And James, you have a movie, A Haunted House?
Yes, I was assigned to watch the trailer of a film called A Haunted House, which I watched last night, and I knew nothing about this film. It is it stars Marlon Wayans, and it appears to be in the vein of the Scary Movie franchise. It's a horror spoof. But in this case, it's specifically a spoof of the Paranormal Activity, low-budget, pseudo-home video.
Found footage.
Found footage,
completely lost
but
right
it's spoofy scary movie type stuff happening in that format.
I gotcha.
So the trailer opens with a fart joke.
Sure.
Excellent.
Which you might as well stick a hook in my mouth and reel me in, because I am there. It's a ghost fart or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, there also appears to be a ghost blowjob in the trailer.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
Now, I have never seen a scary movie, franchise movie,
Yeah.
scary movie. Mm-hmm. But I have enjoyed the Wayans' broad parody sensibility. I am a fan of Don't Be a Menace to South Central, What
Sure.
Talking Your Jews in the Hood. But here's the thing.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My perspective on reviewing this is based on the fact that I am a married person with children,
Yes.
which means that if my wife and I go to the movies, we have to hire a babysitter, and then basically we're looking at an evening that could cost around $100.
Right.
So the question is this movie worth $100? And this is because I'm appealing to the fellow parents with children to make an event
Right.
for you and the spouse to go out.
Yeah.
And I would say no. This is not a movie you should see in the theater. As you know, my review system is based on sitting at home and watching films.
Yeah.
I say a haunted house gets 2.5 remotes, meaning that it's certainly worth watching it for about 10 minutes while you're flipping channels.
Todd, you of course reviewed the most important movie, the very awaited thing I've never heard of, Storage 24?
Yes, it's called Storage 24. It's a British picture. I'm not sure if it's Merchant Ivory or just some other outfit, but it's a monster movie. It's about some British people who are trapped in a storage unit with a monster from outer space. And I was just saying to my good friend Steve Falk the other day that there aren't enough monster movies. So I'll probably see it, but unless you're a monster junkie, it looks really low rent, which means it'll mostly focus on the storage part of the story and not so much the monster. It'll be a lot of people complaining in a storage facility at each other, and then occasionally the monster will
There's
show up.
another horror film set in a very contained environment.
Exactly.
Like my horror spoof that I referred to earlier.
Yeah. Well, so, are there any monster farts?
There are no monster farts in the trailer,
James
so
is out.
I would say, James, you should sit this one out. If you're a monster junkie, what else are you going to do? So you might as well go. But otherwise, I would probably pass.
All right. Well, that's Rash Judgments. Thanks, fellas. And I thought since we have such an acclaimed actor here, we would. No, that's you.
Oh, thank you.
We would take this opportunity to have another Film Pigs film lessons, and this will be an acting lessons. I thought we'd ask you to give a little acting
I'm an
lesson.
actor. I can probably learn a lot from
I'd
this.
love to, and I'm going to remove my green glasses because I believe there'll be some high-tech green screen.
Oh man, look at the professional.
So,
all right, if you'll
Here we go. I'll just
go off,
get ready here.
Very excited. Thanks,
Just
James.
go this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a nice man.
We're gonna learn things from Urbaniak.
Hi, I'm James Urbaniak. Too often American movies make the same mistake, not casting James Urbaniak. As everyone knows, James Urbaniak brings innumerable things to any project. First of all, humorous line readings.
Hey, Rumi, want to go to the bar and pick up ladies?
I don't know, Kent. I'm not sure that the ladies can handle my moves. Number 2, intense emotion.
You're late on your payments again.
I'll kill your whole family! My cat died.
Oh.
Number 3, red herrings.
I think it was the tall, lanky guy who usually wears glasses.
You're under arrest, pal.
Wait, this new evidence is suggesting he didn't do it after all.
Number 4, friendly with crew. Hey, crew fellows, I'm entering the New Yorker's caption contest. Care to collaborate during this lighting setup? See the little man on the desert island? Here's what I think he should say. And that's not all.
Stage combat.
On guard!
Accents.
The potato famine killed me, da.
Great at exposition.
Wait a minute. By Sally, do you mean your ex-fiancée, Sally?
Period pieces.
Hey, Bob, let's get into my Model T and give those hooch jockeys the hot gab, see?
And he waits quietly in his trailer in between setups.
And mime.
Well, I hope you've learned as much as I know I did. This has been Acting with James Urbaniak, starring James Urbaniak. If you need me, I'll just be sitting here quietly in my trailer. Oh, crew guys.
Huh?
You see the little man on the psychiatrist's couch? Here's what I think he should say.
I love this guy.
Good.
We should hire him.
I agree. Is there a fart joke in here?
Oh, wow. Well, that was, woof.
It's so good to teach. You know, you have the glory and the fame and the drugs, but to really share something.
To give back.
So I just put my glasses. It's hard to believe those weren't actual sets. That was all green screen.
It was amazing. Yeah.
And
I learned.
Well,
it was good to learn.
I learned a lot. I hope you guys did too. Well, I feel that was a very success. I'm going to call it a success, this Film Pigs webcast.
This is our best show ever.
Awesome. I would like to thank myself. I would like to thank Todd Robert Anderson.
Oh, thank you as well.
Skelton in Poland. He's actually in Poland, not a joke. And James Urbaniak,
and I'm not in Poland, but I am of Polish heritage.
There you go.
There's a theme.
There's a theme.
It's a Polish theme.
Thank you, James. Great job.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Well done.
All righty. Well, thanks so much for watching, you guys. And we'll be back here, I don't know, next week or something.
Why not? Why not? We'll see how it goes.
I hope 2013 is going as well for you as it is for us.
Film Pigs!
Hey, when you were a kid in elementary school, growing up, did people always sing that Maniac song, but with your last name instead?
Well, I was a grown-up when that came out because I graduated high school in '81. But ever since that came out, which was like '82 or so, when I was like 19, not like a month has gone by where someone hasn't gone, he's Urbaniak, Urbaniak on the floor. Just nonstop since that movie
And he's
came out.
acting like he's never acted before.
Although it is pronounced Urbaniak, which I thank you for the correct pronunciation at the top of the show.
You're welcome. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.